Peace and pleasure, royal family. How y'all doing? But basically, the message everything is connected because. So, I was watching a video and it was, how to prepare for relationships. And in this instance, like romantic relationships, because people don't really, and I made a video on this before too, how to attract your divine partner. I'll link it somewhere eventually at some point. But you have to, for any relationship really, in order to be your best self and to attract the most fitting and aligned person that you wish to do business with, that you wish to, be romantic with, sexual with, travel with, like everything. You have to prepare yourself in a few different ways. So first, identifying your emotional needs, your values, your boundaries, and your deal breakers. You have to know those things before, so you can know, okay, who is matching these things. Because we don't just get in relationships just to be in each other's face. No. And for those of us who desire to create something within and even from the relationship, you have to go into these partnerships, these connections, these bonds, knowing, so having this self-awareness of what you need, your values, your emotional needs, your boundaries, and your deal breakers. And then another part on preparing for partnership is to build skills in effective communication of needs, active listening, building these skills of active listening, empathy, conflict resolution, and yeah. And then setting realistic expectations of your goal, intentions, desires within the partnership, and accepting imperfection while also not accepting bullshit. So, what I'm coming to realize, not even I've known this, but like it's really getting to the nitty gritty of like, okay, it's easy to disalign yourself with a platonic friendship, but can you disalign, or not even disalign, can you detach from a romantic sexual partner when you notice that they aren't meeting your standards? Can you detach from your family members when they aren't someone who can cultivate a certain environment in the way that you desire and deserve? Because the thing is, especially for people who are self-aware and conscious in this lifetime, we're givers. Information, wisdom, energy, love, all that, everything up under the sun and more. My energy is sacred. Your energy is sacred. You use your energy to create your day, create your mindset, create your mood, create your life, create that project, create that business, create that child, create that partnership, that relationship. Everything is energy. Everything takes energy. And you have to be mindful of the quality of energy, your own and other people's. So when people aren't up to par, do you have enough self-love, discernment, and discipline to detach from those connections, from those bonds? That's why I mentioned before, I be solo so much because people can't keep up with me. They choose not to. They don't want to do the work. Most people don't want to do the work, or different amounts of work. And I'm going all the way. I'm not holding back. I want to see just how good this life can get. So I'm willing to do the hard work. I'm willing to sacrifice certain pleasures and certain vices, and like, I'm serious about this shit. And I really had to remember just now, because my energy has been tugged in all different ways because I'm desiring connection. But then you have to realize not every connection is worth it. People may be beautiful, people may be funny and fun to be around, but what are they offering you? Truly, like, what creative energy are they offering you? Because we are in this life to create. Everything is creation. So you're creating at every moment. It's just, what are you creating? Are you creating chaos? Are you creating drama? Or are you creating order and beauty, connection and intimacy, healthy intimacy? So yeah, this is a note to myself, but I'm sharing this note to others because I know many other people will align with this message, because we are all connection. We are all connected. I am you and you are me. So that's the message. Step your own cookies up and hold your standards 10 toes down. Know what they look like, feel like, sound like. So you know when a motherfucker not meeting your standards and they got to go. Easy. And you have to be confident and comfortable enough to set your standards and your boundaries. And don't let anybody waver you on what you know. Especially as a young adult who is still creating your life. You can feel and think like other people know better for you. But you have to sit back and think and look, do they even live the life that you want for yourself? Do they have the character and the discernment that you desire to embody within your life, with the passionate love and the abundant resources? In a fruitful life, a fruitful, happy, healthy, satisfying, pleasurable life that I'm creating for myself. I don't see no example, not 100%, because people don't even be real with themselves. So like, how can they create a real life, a life that truly makes them happy, when people don't even know what makes them happy, or they're scared to give it to themselves? But that's not me. I know my shit is possible. You should know that yours is possible too. That greatest fantasy that you have for your greatest life that you want to live, that's possible plus more. You have to trust and know and do your part to make it happen. And a lot of the part, it's not even hard work. Really, a big part of it is learning and growing the strength to say no to everything that don't look like it. That's really the like, it's not even work. You don't even really got to create. You create by saying no, because you show people and you show the universe, this is not what I want. This is not what I accept. So they got to try again. Okay, what about this? Is this one good enough? Can you accept this? And you get to decide whether you accept it or not. That comes with that's for everything. Beliefs, mentality. Do you want to accept this belief about money? How money is so hard to get and you got to work so hard to get money? Or that love is hard to find. True love, healthy love is hard to find. Do you want to believe that? Do you want your life to look like that? I don't claim that. I don't claim none of that. So I know I will attract what I deserve and what I desire, because I have the discernment and the power and strength to say no to any and everyone and thing that does not look, smell, feel, touch, taste like what the fuck I want. So, and I'm so grateful, because I have not always been at this place. Let me not even, I'm not gonna make it seem like it's easy and that I've always been here. I'm just now getting here. Like I said, this conversation is based off something I literally just processed through that happened today. You know, because I caught myself. I almost reverted back to that past person that I've been growing out of. Because that's the whole thing about healing and growing, is that those opportunities that you're growing beyond, they pop back up to test you. They gotta, they get triggered. They come to the surface because it's like a pimple or a blackhead. It gotta come to the surface in order to be extracted. So, it's just a symptom. It's not a bad sign or a bad thing that this thing is back in your life or that this pimple is on your face. It means that your body and your energetic and your physical body is doing exactly what it's supposed to do by extracting that from deep inside to where you have access to it, so where you can address it, acknowledge it, and pull that motherfucker out. You feel me? So today was my test, and I passed that bitch. I passed that hoe. Because I caught myself in a moment of giving my power away. And I said, hold the fuck on. This, I see where this is going. I see the cycles. I see the circles that we almost started that circle back up. That cycle, that repetitiveness. Like people, we don't have types. We have patterns. Until we break that pattern. It's like the karma video that I posted. That infinity sign, the 8. And karma, it's a continuous system, just recycling its own energy until an external energy input is applied. So it's going to have the same energy until you decide to change this energy from the outside or from the inside. It would have to be from the inside. You have to alchemize that shit. But yeah, that's where self-awareness comes. You have to have self-awareness to be able to look at your patterns and to be able to identify what you desire and what you deserve. So self-awareness and self-knowing. Not to believe in yourself, but to know yourself. To know that you are capable to create any and everything, to know that you are capable of setting boundaries, of communicating what you need and being heard, knowing that you have a powerful voice that can create and manifest. And then you make the decision. Now, first you have the knowledge, then you got to turn knowledge into wisdom by action. So you decide differently. You speak up. You say no. You set boundaries. So that's the message. That's all I could share right now. But we'll visit this topic again for sure. Until next time, peace and pleasure, royalty. Ali Nicole, Sacred Goddess, out.